In this video, I'm going to show you how educators can use NotebookLM. First, click on Try NotebookLM. NotebookLM is Google's AI research tool that only uses the specific documents you upload as its knowledge base. It reads your files and produces resources, including citations from the documents that you have uploaded. Your students will then be able to use these resources to create study tools for themselves. Let's click on Create New Notebook. You'll notice that you can upload files from your device, add websites and YouTube videos, add resources from your drive, or paste copied text. I'm going to click on my drive and choose one of my resources. Left-hand side, I'm going to add more resources. I can add multiple resources at once by just adding them on a new line. If a website doesn't come in properly or a resource, I can remove the source. I can also search the web for new sources. In the center is my chat. Up on the right-hand side, I have Configure Notebook, and I'm going to configure the chat to be a learning guide. I also can choose custom, so if there was specific instructions that you have here, create a resource for a ninth grade student, you would be able to add it here. You can choose the default or leave it at default, have longer answers or shorter responses. I'm going to leave it on Learning Guide and press Save. So now you can see that NotebookLM is taking my resources and creating a learning guide for the resources. In the chat, there will be prompts. I also can ask my own question by starting to type, and again, it only uses the 4 sources that I have provided. I have used the prompt, How do teachers assign NotebookLM tasks in Google Classroom, and I have received an answer here. If I like the answer, I can save to note. All my notes will be saved on the right-hand side. The chat responses don't necessarily save. If you do open up your notebook, they will be there, but if you delete your chat history, it will not stay there. So therefore, you want to add the note so your responses will be saved. On the right-hand side is the most dynamic part of NotebookLM. There are studio responses where you can create audio overview, video overview, mind maps, reports, flashcards, quizzes, infographics, and slide decks from the materials that have been uploaded into NotebookLM. If I want to create an audio overview, I see Edit, and I can create an audio overview with a deep dive, a brief bite-sized overview. I could create a critique or a debate with the resources that I have provided, and I can choose my length and the output language. Also, I have provided 4 different resources. So if I want to create something with a specific angle, I can put that inside my prompt. So I want a brief overview in English, and I'm going to create a prompt here. Now I'm going to press Generate. All of the outputs from the studio will be here on the right-hand side. I can press play, and I would be able to hear my audio overview. The 3 dots on the right-hand side will allow me to rename this. I can download it, share it, or view custom prompt. So this is the prompt that I had put in. The 3 dots on the right I can change the playback speed, download, or share from here as well. If I click on the edit for the video overview, again, I can choose explainer format or brief, choose the language, and also I can choose my visual style. So there are lots of options included, but I can also click on custom and I would be able to describe how I would like my visual style to be. And again, what should the AI host focus on? Then I would generate my video. Each generation takes a few minutes. I think one of the really cool features is the mind map. The mind map will help categorize and break down the information for your students. Once you have uploaded all the information, and if you put this in Google Classroom for your students, students would then be able to create flashcards, quizzes, and there are always new things in beta. So there's infographic and slide deck right now. Things are continually to be added to the studio. So let's click on our mind map. Here it's telling me Google NotebookLM, and then each of these features I can click on key features and I'll get more information anytime there's a little arrow. I can download this, but the mind maps can only be viewed in NotebookLM. There's no other place for it to be shown right now. I'm going to click back on Studio. If I click on Quiz, again, I can choose number of questions, level of difficulty, and specifically put in what the topic should be and then generate. On the top right, there's settings. I could choose NotebookLM Help, and this will give me Google's NotebookLM where there's a ton of information. In setting, I can choose the output language. There are about 80 languages to choose from, and the audio output language is only at 50 languages currently. Also in settings, you have light mode, dark mode, or device. Device means that whichever device you're using NotebookLM on, it will choose the default of the device, whether to make it light mode or dark. A notebook by putting in a person or a group who I want to share it with. I can choose the viewer to have the full notebook or the chat only. A really great feature is that I also can share it right in my Google Classroom. If I go to Classwork and go to Create, right here is NotebookLM. This allows me to create a new NotebookLM, or if I'm going to select one of my existing ones, I can add it, and this will create a material for the students inside your Google Classroom. Once I share this with students, they would be able to see the resources that I created. This is to help them study and learn the information. If you went to create and added the NotebookLM, the notebooks will stay at the top of your classwork section. If you put the notebook within an assignment, it would stay within the assignment. I hope you enjoyed this overview of NotebookLM and that you are able to create some great resources for your students. If you have any questions, please let the tech department know. We'll be happy to help you.